Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it.
Before this video starts, I would appreciate it if you all subscribe to my channel and click that bell so you'll get notifications when I drop new videos in the future. Also like and share my videos. Thank you and have a blessed day.
What it do, YouTube? It's your homeboy ATM, and I am back with another reaction video. Today we are going to be reacting to the new Eminem Music to Be Murdered By album. Now, I reacted to one of the tracks, which also had a video, and that was the song called Darkness. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you guys go check that out. But we about to react to the first track, which is the intro called Premonition. And before I react to it, make sure y'all follow my social media. Add me on Instagram, add me on Xbox Live, and follow me on Mixer. I stream at least once a week or every other week. And also don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So without further ado, let's get to these bars, man. Let's see what M talking about on the new album, man.
So I guess this is what it is, huh? As much as I hate you, I need you.
This is music to be murdered.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Is he talking about Slim Shady? Because if you look at the cover art, it says Music to Be Murdered By, and it don't have Eminem. Under it, it has Slim Shady. Remember last 2 years ago on the Kamikaze album, it said produced by Slim Shady and Dr. Dre. So he's saying, as much as I hate to bring you back up, I need you. I think he's making a reference to Slim Shady. Alright, M.
They said my last album, I sounded bitter. No, I sound like a spitter. 90% of these hypocrites are trying to get rid of. But why?
He already coming with the facts. And see, that's the thing. Y'all say y'all don't like it. You know what I'm saying? When Eminem tried to be more personal on Revival, he needs to go back to Slim Shady. So when he does it, all the critics talking about, oh, he sound bitter and all this. No, he giving you want it, like he said on Fall. You want it, Shady, you got it, and he gonna give it to you, and he bringing it to you again on this album. I don't sound bitter. I'm a spitter. You see, he came with more intricate flows and rhyme patterns and rhyme schemes and wordplay on his last album than he did on Revival. So M is right. He sounded like a spitter. Even though he was pissed off, he was bringing y'all them bars, man. And y'all still find a way to complain about it. So he finna show y'all again, prove y'all wrong with this new album. He finna put out another great album. Let's get right into it, man.
I was considered one time as the illest. Bitch, I'm still as fly as a zipper. True, I just get richer. But if it was ever all about Skrilla, then I would.
I'm as fly as your zipper. He's saying that Eminem, he's fly, like he cool, but a fly is also another word for zipper. Okay, M, we ain't letting that little bar go over our heads like that.
But if it was ever all about Skrilla, then I would've quit her long motherfucking time ago. I should go say that shit to Tech 9 or the Jigger. Nobody says shit about 2 Chainz as long as he's been here. Shit, no wonder you're mad now. I'm looking at them blacks, count them. I'm LL Cool J.
I hope there wasn't a shot at 2 Chainz, bro. Oh, I know what he meant. I had time to think about it. I had to think about it. But I'm glad Eminem said that, because he's saying that, bruh, all this criticism and stuff, y'all should be saying this to the Tech 9 and Jigga, because they been in the game as long as he's been. You feel what I'm saying? And he said that y'all don't say the same thing that y'all say to him that y'all say to 2 Chainz. And I just realized this a few years ago. 2 Chainz been in the rap game for about 2 decades, man. And when he first started out, he was named Titty Boy before he changed it to 2 Chainz. So, like I said, bro, music critics are always gonna find some type of way to criticize him, bro. They're always gonna find some way to criticize him. It's like Eminem is never gonna win the battle, bro. They always gonna find a way to say something negative about this man.
I sell like 4 mil when I put out a bad album. Revival flop came back and I scared the crap out of him.
Ooh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He snapped on them boys. Hey, bro, when he dropped Revival, everybody was on his head. Then when he dropped Kamikaze, bruh, I remember it like yesterday, bruh. The day he dropped the album, the whole internet went crazy, bruh. The internet went crazy over this new album we reacted to. I went crazy, bruh. I was surprised he dissed all them people, and he responded and served them on wax, bruh. Yeah, everybody got scared in 2018, August 31st, which was the day after my birthday. That was a nice birthday present, him releasing that diss album. And Kamikaze, that's a top 5 Eminem album in my opinion. But let's get back to it now. Oh, and another thing too, he said Revival flop, but I sold for $1 million. Remember when Eminem told MGK, my biggest flops are your greatest hits? Even though his Revival album flopped, he's still doing numbers. That just speaks to the greatness of M. Whether the album is bad or not, when Eminem speaks, you gonna listen. Not to say that Eminem should put any type of content out, because as an artist, you should always put your best foot forward. But MCs like M, Nas, Jay, they've all had they ups. They've had many ups, but they also had they downs. But whenever they speak on the mic, you gonna listen to them, and they gonna do some numbers when it comes to those sales, especially Jay-Z and M. We talking about 2 of the best-selling rap artists, you know what I'm saying, of this decade, really all time. You know what I mean? 2 of the biggest. M is 1. He sold more records than Jay, and Jay comes in at number 2.
Now, cause if it happened to James, it can happen to Shady. They do the same shit to Brady. More people hate me than love me. This game will make you go crazy.
Hey, he said they do the same shit to Brady, and guess what? They do the same shit to LeBron too, bruh. People, I don't know what it is, man, but it's like, man, people, they hate greatness, man. They want to see you fall. They pray for your downfall. A lot of people are happy that Tom Brady is not in the playoffs. A lot of people were happy that LeBron James got injured and didn't make the playoffs with the Lakers last year. But you know what? That only motivates them. It's only going to make them even hungrier to get to the playoffs and capture another championship ring. Just like with M, yeah, he didn't live up to the expectations of Revival, but it made him hungrier. And he came back with Kamikaze, and now 2 years later, he's bringing us music to be murdered by.
Once I was played in rotation at every radio station. They said I'm lyrically amazing, but I have nothing to say. But then when I put out Revival and I had something to say, they said that they hated the awakening. I lose the rage, I'm too tame. I get it back, they say I'm too angry. I need to give me some J.B. Snow, I should hook up.
Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. This nigga, hey, yo. Eminem speaking facts. Eminem is speaking facts. When everybody was saying that his prime was from 99 to 03, right? A lot of music critics, yeah, Eminem is lyrically amazing, but he ain't really saying nothing. And like Eminem said in Revival, when he had to say something, when he was speaking on politics, police brutality, you know, relationship struggles like abuse, common problems that happen in America, which is why his album cover had him holding his head down with the American flag behind it. People didn't like it. So then he come back and bring back Slim Shady, and now y'all say he's too angry.
There's a constant tug of war with me inside my head that how am I supposed to be? When I hear people say they miss the old Eminem, and then I do the old Eminem, people go, oh man, he's too old to do that. He needs to mature his content. He's growing up as a man. He's in his 40s and he's supposed to be this way or that way, and he needs to mature. And then when I do that, then people go back to, I miss old Eminem. What do you do when you get to a certain age but you feel like you haven't lost it? Am I supposed to sit up here and have the platform that I have and not call bullshit bullshit? Especially being as passionate about it as I am, you know? This is real shit that's been going on in our country for so long, and the reason that I'm head down on the fucking cover is because I feel like, yes, we've made some strides since the 50s and 60s and 70s. That's great, but we have not come far enough. It makes me realize, fuck, we didn't come as far as I thought we did. And that's why I feel disgusted in a country that I love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was born here. This is all I know. This is, you know, my opinion, the best country to live in. But you can't ignore the bullshit that goes on.
Which is why I said, bro, no matter what Eminem do, the critics are always gonna have something to say. Oh, he need Dre beats. He added Dre beats on Kamikaze, and the critics still say something. So, bro, at this point, bro, Eminem, you just gotta do you, bro. Just make sure you putting out the best content that out there that you possibly can, and just spit and keep it true, bro. Just spit bars, man, and keep coming at these haters, man. We love it. We love it, man. We like to hear you coming at these haters and serving them on wax, man. Your haters are your biggest fans. Don't forget that.
So I should hook up with takey fans, keep on pulling me one way. Haters pull me in, another got more hooks in me than sway me. About to pick up some weights and lift to my
Basically, he's saying the haters are pulling me one way, but my fans are pulling me the other. I got more hooks than Sway Lee. Basically, what that man is saying, bruh, y'all telling me to do one thing, but then I do it, and I get hated on. But if I do this, then y'all gonna hate on me. So Eminem is saying, whichever way he go, bruh, somebody always gonna have something to say, bruh.
Now meant no disrespect, I wasn't dissing tech. That was not a shot at 2 Chainz to the chasing. Instead of us being credited for longevity, we get told we'll never be what we were, bitch. If I was just half as good as I was, I'm still twice as good as you'll ever be. Only way that you're ahead of me's alphabetically, cause if you diss me, I'm coming after you like the letter V.
Did you hear what that boy said? Look. And when he first said that 2 Chainz line, I said, I hope he not dissing him. But you had to think about it. And that's another thing with M2. You gotta, when he says something, you have to take it in the context to what he's saying. And not a lot of people do that. Their comprehension skills ain't up there. But Jay-Z, I know he gets some of the criticism because in 444 he said,
oh, y'all thought I was washed. I'm at the cleaners, laundering dirty money like the Teamsters, huh?
And also he didn't put out an album after the Magna Carta Holy Grail. He didn't put out an album for about a long time. And then he dropped that 444 to show y'all that, yeah, Jay-Z, he still got it. But the fact that you've been in the rap game for 20 years, bro, that's longevity, man. We got to start giving Jay-Z, Tech 9, 2 Chainz, and M they credit and they respect, man. Through all the music waves, through all the changes in hip-hop, y'all have managed to still be relevant after 20 years, bro. That's true longevity right there, you guys. That's real. And then this man said, if I was as half as good as I was, I would still be twice as better than you. So this man saying even on his worst day, he'll still beat you on your best day, bruh. Y'all have heard that saying before. And he said the only way you're ahead of me is alphabetically, because if you diss me, I'm coming after you like the letter V. Bruh. Y'all gotta catch these with me, man. Y'all gotta catch these now. Come on, bruh.
Killing everything, play this tune, it's your eulogy, it's your funeral, prepare to die, this is music for you to be murdered by.
Ooh, that last bar. Ooh, he said killing everything, play this tune, this is your eulogy. Then said it's your funeral, prepare to die, this is music to be murdered by. Do you hear the play on words? It's your funeral, prepare to die. All that ties in with this album, music to be murdered by. Death. It's your funeral. Killing everything. Come on, prepare to die. Come on, y'all. Hey, that was a great intro track. I really like this.